I'd like to welcome all of you to the presentation of the 2022 USEA Award to Ralph Izzo, President, Chairman, and CEO of Public Service Enterprise Group, otherwise known as PSEG. First, we have a short video to play.
Hi, I'm Maria Korsnick, President and CEO of the Nuclear Energy Institute. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to Dr. Ralph Izzo for the much-deserved recognition bestowed by the 2022 United States Energy Award. Ralph has been an active member of the Nuclear Energy Institute, and I've had the distinct pleasure of working alongside him when he served as our chair of our board of directors. I've seen Ralph's vision and drive transform the utility sector. Under his leadership, we've seen opportunities for the nuclear industry as a clean energy technology blossom. Ralph is a wonderful storyteller, a powerful advocate, and respected leader. His passion for clean energy has shaped PSEG, New Jersey, and the people he's worked with. Ralph's outspoken support for nuclear carbon-free energy has rippled across the country and the world. Congratulations on an impactful career and for this well-deserved award.
I want to congratulate my friend Ralph Izzo for receiving the 2022 United States Energy Award and for his recently announced plans to retire later this year. Ralph has led PSEG since 2007, and I've worked with him often during the last 15 years. Ralph always brings a scientific and analytical eye to important energy issues stemming from his time at the Princeton Plasma Physics Laboratory. And under Ralph's leadership, PSEG acknowledged the climate crisis and successfully developed a plan to transition its power generation assets to 100% greenhouse gas emissions-free resources by 2030. Ralph has testified before the Energy and Commerce Committee, which I chair, about the importance of tackling the climate crisis and why utilities must be leaders in reducing emissions. But he's done far more than speak strong words. He's led by example, taking decisive action to position PSEG as one of the nation's leaders in the transition to clean energy. And he has done this while working hard to improve reliability for the system, embrace diversity within the company, and promote cost-saving energy efficiency for customers. And that's a formula for providing big wins to everyone: consumers, workers, investors, and of course, our planet. So thank you, Ralph, for your many years of service and dedication to energy issues in New Jersey and nationwide. Thank you for being my friend, and congratulations on today's award and your impending well-earned retirement.
Thank you, Maria, and Representative Pallone for providing those wonderful remarks. Very meaningful. Ralph Izzo's remarkable leadership ability, his sensitivity to environmental justice issues, and his vision of a clean energy future are the defining qualities that make him an exceptionally deserving recipient of the 2022 U.S. Energy Award. He has presided over PSEG in a challenging time, a changing time in which the energy sector has been rapidly evolving. In his 15 years at the helm, our nation's grids, regulatory systems, emerging technologies have all enormously altered the energy landscape. Yet Ralph has guided his organization through it all with outstanding precision. It's superb leaders like Ralph that will forge the way to a greener planet in which reliable, safe, and accessible energy is a reality for all people. USEA is honored to present this award to Ralph as a way of recognizing his lifetime of amazing achievements and dedication. Ralph, congratulations. The stage is all yours.
Thank you, Sheila, and thank you to the USEA Board of Directors and the Award Selection Committee. It's always an honor to be the recipient of this particular recognition, but in these days, what with the challenges brought about by climate change and the once again all too often used geopolitical challenges that we encounter as a result of energy policy, I find myself just quite humbled to be the recipient at this point. Also, I'll have to reach out and thank Maria and Chairman Pallone for those very nice comments that they both made. Our vision at PSEG is really quite simple. It has three components to it. It's a future in which we use less energy, in which that energy is cleaner than ever before, not just from a traditional pollution point of view, but from a carbon point of view, obviously. And last but not least, it's delivered with unsurpassed reliability. Much of that is motivated by the reality of climate change and its ever rapid acceleration of its effects that we are experiencing. So we're active in terms of setting some very specific targets for ourselves. We expect to be net zero in terms of our Scope 1 and Scope 2 emissions by 2030. And last September, we applied to the United Nations Race to Zero business ambition for 1.5 degree C rise. And we'll submit our qualifications for that and set our targets for Scope 1, Scope 2, and Scope 3 by 2050 to achieve that 1.5 degree C rise. But we're not just making promises, we're taking actions. We are investing over $300 million a year in energy efficiency. We've retired 4,000 megawatts of fossil fuel power plants, oil and coal. We've divested of 7,000 megawatts of natural gas plants. So candidly, the planet isn't experiencing any difference as a result of that. Those plants are being operated by someone else. We're working hard to save our nuclear fleet and the nuclear fleet of the nation, which, as you know, provides over 50% of the carbon-free energy that we use today. We're investing in offshore wind in New Jersey. We're part owners of a 1 gigawatt project and are looking to perhaps expand that role. And we are helping New Jersey build out the infrastructure to electrify our transportation, which far and away in New Jersey is the #1 cause of greenhouse gases. And as we all know, is now nationwide the #1 source of greenhouse gases. And as I'm sure many of you are, we are tireless advocates for congressional action on climate change, preferably with a price on carbon. But even if that can't be done explicitly, certainly through the climate provisions of the Build Back Better legislation and the tax incentives that will help stimulate further investment in the nation. So this is a long-term commitment, one that we began several decades ago under President Clinton's call to reduce carbon, and one that we're convinced we will be committed to for decades to come. So I thank you, Sheila, and I thank everyone at USEA for the essential role it plays in U.S. energy policy and the global implications of that, not only from a climate change point of view, but as I said early on, from a geopolitical stability point of view. So it's a real privilege and honor to be named this year's recipient. I'll send it back to you now, Sheila. Thank you.